Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll show him. Hey,
Oh, shit.
hey, check it out. 2 minutes early. Where are you?
Well,
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Rahul.
good evening, Pete. How you
How you
doing?
doing, mate? Am I doing? I'm sound,
Yeah,
mate. I've got a cup of tea.
yeah.
I'm here early. I was just saying that you are a positive influence on me because I'm actually here, not on time, but early, which I don't know if I've actually done that this year. I definitely wasn't on the last show, on our premiere, as you say, the premiere.
Yeah, the premiere. Hey, Paul's here. There's a bunch of guys in the chat.
Yeah, solo, solo. Who's in early doors?
So yeah, starting off the top. Hey, thank you for being here. Slotcar Wildman's in the house.
Ah, Eric!
Eric's in the house. And then we have Bo. We also have DG Raceway was here. I think he'll be back tomorrow to watch because that's what he said. Unless I'm mistaken, and I read that earlier. And then we have Slotcar 2021 is in the house.
Yep.
And then we have Harry from Latvia. We have David Volk. We have Aid. No, DG is here. I was mistaken. Hey, we have DeLeon is in the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paul Sharp's in.
Paul Shop's here.
Exactly. There he is.
Yeah. Tony Tibbs just tuned in. Yeah, DG's still here. He's still here. Yeah, thank you for being here, dude. Yeah, I think people are filing in slowly. I guess everyone's surprised that you started early, Pete.
That's right. It's a surprise.
Yeah. And we have Bristol Slotcar Club. Cool with a K is in here as well.
Excellent. Yeah. Welcome aboard, people, to the Car Shenanigans. Love it.
Shenanigans is right. So, Pete, how's your week been?
Yeah, not too bad, mate, actually. Thank you. You're quite busy on the old slot car front because I had a few days off. So I missioned a few videos that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but just never found the time. You know, when you're like preparing for a show, you're doing videos, you're doing shorts, you're generally socializing, you're doing all this stuff. Yeah, just time of age, doesn't it? So it was nice to get the time to do that. And also, Mac, one of our great supporters of both our channels, he dropped off. He goes, "Oh, are you ready? I see your tracks up and running." He goes, "Are you ready for to try out those 4x4 cars?" I was like, "Yeah, bring them round." So he bought a bag round, and I was thinking, he said 4 or 5. He bought 16 cars round.
Oh, nice.
So I've unwrapped them all today or this evening, and I've had a go, and I've shortlisted which ones are my favourites. So do you want to know?
Of course, I want to know. No, right. I don't want to know. Hey,
all
make
right,
yourself
cool.
bigger. Put yourself in a bigger. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
let's have a look here.
Scalextric, Subaru, Preza.
Yeah.
Will that focus?
Just cover your eyes, Pete. Cover your eyes. There you go. It's focused.
That is good. Right, I like this one. This was the fastest one out of all of them. That is rapid. Proper rapid.
Nice.
Then there's this Ninko one. This Fiat whatever.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So that's really nice. And this drives really well. But then this is the winner. Now, when I saw it, I'm like, seriously, why are you bringing this?
That's a four-wheel drive.
No, it's not. He bought a load extra just cars.
Oh, okay.
And there's one other car that I didn't test because I can't, because I'm using it for another project, which you'll see soon.
All
but
right.
If you sort of compare the size.
Yeah. The minis are so cool. Is that the Scalextric mini?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got 3 of them now. So
these ones. It's so tiny.
The minis,
Micro.
yeah. So I have the original mini, which is the blue and white one, just like that one, but it's blue and white. And
Yeah.
then I have the 2 new ones that just released from Scalextric, actually. So they're fun. They're a lot of fun to drive. A lot of
Really
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not as top heavy as I thought it was going to be.
And you know what? You don't take it seriously because they are minis and you expect them to be a little bit like, so you actually push. Like, I always find that with the minis, I always race with a smile on my face with the minis. Like, I never concentrate, like, even though I'm concentrating, it's always just it's just a joy to see those little tiny cars go around the track. I mean, they're not so little and tiny compared to an HO car, but they're really cool to go on track with. Are you having trouble with your sound?
No, I forgot to, when I changed it over earlier
Yeah.
to put the hard drive in, I realized I hadn't switched it back on the actual software side of it, but it's good now. It's good.
Yeah. I think there's some other people that crept into the chat here.
All right,
we
you
have
call them out.
Slot R is here. So Dave is here, Slot R. Dave Volk is here as well. So
hey guys,
thanks for being here. Slotcar Misfits is here as well. Yeah, thanks for filing in, guys. Thank you for being part of the show. Slotcar Journals in the house as well. That's nice. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so continue. So you got 16 cars. You whittled them down to your favorite 3.
Yeah. So that was it. That they are my favorite 3. Right, let me get this on. There you go.
So what was your criteria for breaking down to the favorite 3? Let me understand that. Because you started with 16 and came down to 3. So pretty big jump.
Yeah, dead easy. It's firstly how fast do they go? Because that's fun for me.
Yeah.
Then how they handle, because I've not got wireless controllers, so running around the other side of the table isn't fun for me. But
right.
It's the reason I look like this. Terrible driving, constantly around the table. I need to get the litter picker grabber, like.
Okay.
So yeah, so that how fast it goes, how it handles, and it's just, that's it really, because it's all about having fun still.
Yeah.
And I mean, all of them probably need their tires true in. They need like a lot of work to do. I mean, they're not my cars to do, but which is handy, because I'd be sitting here now like twitching, going, I'll get on with it while we're chatting.
And so let's go back. How many of them are 4-wheel drive of the 3 that you chose?
None. Oh no, hang on.
I think this.
Yeah, none. No, I think there was about 4 of them, and he's got one car. It's got like it goes like this. So if you pick it up, the bottom.
Oh, the bottom out. So it's got So it's got
like some kind of rock climbing car.
It's got a drop guide. And that's for jumps. When you take the jumps with that.
All right.
Yeah. Because I think doesn't Scalextric have the undulating track? Doesn't Scalextric have that track that bobs up and down like?
I think they used to.
Yeah, so I think that those cars are meant for that, because as the car jumps off the track, that guide stays in the track.
I see.
It's a drop guide.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. But anyway, so yeah, you had fun. You had 16 cars you messed around with, and yeah.
Yeah, mate. It was boss. So I've done all of that. But anyway, enough of chaff about me. What have you been up to?
Oh, work.
Work.
It's been work. It's been rough. I actually shot. Well, you saw. I shot some video for the first time in a while on this past weekend. Actually broke out the cameras and set everything up, and it's a lot of work. I've forgotten how much work it was. I'll be honest. I was like, oh my god, like just those slow motion shots. I don't know if you watched the video, but the slow motion shots, it took 2 hours to just shoot those 6 corners, slow motion shots.
Yeah, it was really good.
Took 2 hours to set up and shoot those, and I was like, this is why everyone does this stuff on phones. It's just too
Yeah.
easy. But yeah, but I mean, it's fun. Bo says you still work, bro. That's funny. There's only one way I can afford my slot cars, Bo, is by working. So
Evening, Rich. I didn't see you come in, and a few others while we've been chatting. I was setting up the ticker, so I've seen no comments.
yeah,
But good evening, everyone. We're
yeah. And then
just
I
having a round
got
up
I
on
finally
you,
got
Rahul.
all my 2023 Carrera what is it? My
Shopping list.
yeah, the 2023 Carrera releases that I had pre-ordered last year finally arrived now. So I got
Yeah, I saw it. You
got
know,
8
like when
cars.
you unroll a toilet roll, it's that long.
Well, no, that's 2024's list.
Yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
sent you my 2024 list for Carrera, the pre-orders I put in. I think it's 25 cars total.
Yeah.
So yeah, did that this week as well. Yeah, so a little bit of slot car work in between my rail work, but yeah. In general, and then there's a premiere tonight of something that's happening on the channel for 2024.
Drum roll.
Yeah, so I'll let that premiere at 7 o'clock, and I won't spoil it right now. But yeah, so all these things I've been kind of like putting together. I had a really, 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 really amazing comment from the fingers on one of my videos that really yeah, hit my heart. So
Oh, really? Why? What was it?
it's just one of the
It was a
comments that he
super
put.
chat.
No, it wasn't. Super chat. You're a super chat. Over there. Super chat. Yeah, this super chat. This guy. No, the comment
Sorry,
was
mate.
just like really next level for me. Like,
Was it good?
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it right now. Might make me emotional. So let's continue. But just if the fingers was here, I'd like to say a personal thank you for that, because it was a really, really amazing comment that I never expected. But thank you so much.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that kind of motivated me too.
Positive then.
Very positive, very
Good,
positive.
because we don't want to talk about anything negative on here.
I mean, 2 weeks ago, you know what happened 2 weeks ago, and then I was kind of floored.
Shit hit the fan is what happened.
Yeah, shit hit the fan, and then that whole weekend was a bust for me because like it was difficult. I thought I think I handled it okay, but it was difficult for me because he demanded a public audience and I gave it to him, and I think a lot of people didn't want that. But it happened. But
well, it's done now.
It kind of it was it. So my 2 weekends ago was a very rough weekend for me, as you know, because we had a lot of banter back and forth, you and I, on that. And then so last week was like a recovery from that, and then trying to refocus and re-energize myself to kind of shoot. So that's why I finally got my video cameras out and started shooting this weekend. And then I was like, this is a lot of work. And I was also doing the live stream setups, and you've seen the new live stream setup now with 6 or 7 cameras going. It's pretty intense. It's been a pretty intense week. In fact, when I was shooting my live stream, Boone messaged me. He came on and Boone messaged me. He's like, "Can we jump on the call, buddy? You look very stressed." so after I finished my live stream, jumped on a call with Boone, and he was like, de-stressed me. He's like, we started just talking through. But it's it's amazing how I've never met I've never met you in person. I've never met Boone in person, but they know when I'm triggered. Like just by watching a live stream, like I was shocked. Like he actually messaged me and says, "Buddy, you look stressed in your live. Can you jump on a call?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah. I'm there.
Yeah, so I think it's very special when you have that kind of relationship with people, and let alone through a camera. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been pretty cool week so far.
Absolutely, but it brings us on to the ethos of the show. That was 2 weeks ago, so that's gone.
Yeah,
all we're talking about on this show is literally what happened in the last fortnight. So there's no bandwidth anymore for that. So we've moved on. That's that.
Yep.
And we've got to, well, we've planned to talk about NSR and some other stuff as well. However, like literally everything's come out in the last week or something like that, week or two. I mean,
yeah. So my two favorite brands have released, right? Ferrari released their catalog, and then Scale Auto has just followed up with their like gorgeous pictures of releases and the catalog from their end. So two very big brands for me, especially. But we'll talk about that 2 weeks from now again. Because we'll go into a deep dive. But I did place my Carrera pre-orders for 2024, and it turned out to be 25 cars that I ordered. So it's a pretty big order.
But it's over the year, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
and you pay when you're getting them. You pay on the point of purchase. So it's not like you got to stump up for 25 cars now.
Yeah, but it's good for me because I don't know if you do this, but I budget for the whole year.
Nah.
So I wrote down my budget for this year for slot cars, and then according to the releases that came out and everything, now I've got a number in my head of how many cars I want to actually have this year and how many I've allocated in my budget, because I am coming to the UK Slot Car Fest as well. So I had
this is where we have the problem.
Yeah, so that's why I really wrote down a solid budget this year.
Are you budgeting for new cars or new and old cars?
So the way I budget is I budget for the year based on new cars, but I count old cars as two old cars equals one new car.
Oh, okay. 2 for 1. Yeah. It's like cocktails before 6 p.m.
That's right. Yeah, and then 124s cost me 1.5 cars. So, so it's like a weird math that I have, but I broke it all down.
Like some weird slot car coin token going on.
Yeah, well, people are saying lots of comments here.
Oh, I love it. Travis and Slotcar are in. Good evening, gents.
Hey, Trav, how are you? Hey,
I love Carl. He's the man.
Yeah. Slotcar 21 says budgets aren't a thing. Yeah, no, Bo has just struck my nerve again with the Lewis Hamilton thing, which
come on in, get it out. Come on, let's have it. Therapy corner, right? So yeah, let me
therapy corner. I just came off.
No, I've got to tell them this. Rahul messaged me earlier and goes, I'm still reeling from Lewis Hamilton. And I thought he's had an accident, he's got ill, he's something like that. So we're chatting before. He goes, about Lewis. He's moving to some other race team.
Not some other race team. I love the way you say some other race. He's going to Ferrari. I'm like, oh no, not Ferrari. Choose anything else. I already have a love-hate relationship with Ferrari.
You got a Red Bull.
No, this is even worse. If you went to Red Bull, I'll quit. I'll just leave Formula One because I don't like Red Bull at all. So if he went to Red Bull, it'd be game over for me. I'd be like leaving. No, he's going to Ferrari. I think it just surprises me because I mean, he's a Mercedes guy or McLaren guy. I see why. It'd be great to see him in Ferrari red for sure. I think it's everyone's dream.
Go on, Travis.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. But now I'm a Ferrari fan in 2025. That means I have to go buy the Ferrari flag for downstairs. This is terrible. This is a bad day for me.
Is red not your color then?
No, I love red. Conquest is red, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all good. But it's going to be really interesting in this year's driver market for F1. But we're not here to talk about F1, right? We're here to talk about slot cars. So we can have a whole show on F1 later if you'd like, Pete. Yeah, I'm all game for that.
That's it. Tomorrow night, live on Conquest Racing Club's therapy stream on Lewis.
Exactly, that's right.
Brilliant. So, shall we check out what's going on in the world of NSR?
Oh, why not? Let's get to
what I've done is because there's a couple of good NSR reviews out there already. Traver's done one, as you'd expect, and so has Paul at Slotcar 2021. If anyone's not checked out his channel, so he's done one. But what I've done is I've mixed up the pages so it won't look like the other reviews. So you ain't gonna know what's coming next.
All right, surprise me. Go for it. Oh, look at that!
It's an Abarth. How do you pronounce this?
Why, you want to make fun of my pronunciations again?
Well, like Peugeot, Peugeot.
Shit.
Peugeot.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool because I don't know when the Arbots came out, the Martini ones, I couldn't find one in North America. So when I flew down to Spain, I just happened to find one in one of the shops there. So I picked up this one.
Hold on. No, wrong one. There. Oh, God. It's the last one, isn't it?
There you go. Yeah, so I picked up this one when I was in Spain.
Right. That's looking good.
Yeah, so I'm really happy I picked this one up, but I was looking for a running mate for it, as you know. So this one will probably be on my list as the running mate because I really love the John Player Special Edition.
Oh, no, that's the draw for me. I like the livery, but I just don't like the car.
It's like the Mini. It's one of those cars you throw on and have a lot of laughs as it goes around and falls on its head and spins on its roof. And
yeah, and the boot's open on the 1 in 24th scale.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
The boot is open.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it just looks wrong.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. I think that's a good car. I'll probably pick one up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good running mate for this Arboth. All right.
Cool.
So this is this new the C8, I believe. Yeah, this is the new C8.
C8. Yep.
Yeah. I think this will probably look good in person.
Yeah, just a question.
Yeah.
They do like the top 4 cars. They do the plain colors, like.
Yeah.
They're kind of versions of white kits.
Yeah.
Do they just paint them so you can like pretty much just put decals on it and be done with it?
No, I think with the way they slot, I believe NSR releases like the club cars, so they have them in different colors so you can do club racing with them before they actually release the one with liveries. I believe they did the same thing with McLaren that they released as well. They released all the colors first, and then they slowly started releasing liveries for them. So I think they're doing the same thing with the C8 Corvette as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only livery I like is maybe the black and orange one at the bottom there.
Yeah, the Repsol livery at the bottom on the right. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Or the one next to it and above one. So third one down on the left. That's pretty cool. Black and yellow livery. I quite like that.
It's just too many of them. I have the Carrera one and I have the Scalextric one of that. Yeah, so maybe. I think the Repsol one is the one that if I was gonna buy one, it'd probably be the Repsol one. Not that I'm particularly that excited about the C8, to be honest, until I see it in person, I think. Yeah.
Cool. So you need to see that. You'll probably see them at the UK Slot Car Festival.
Yeah. Yeah, and then UK Slot Car Festival, and I know that Ernie gets them in too. So if they release early, I'll probably see them before I get there. But we'll see. We'll see.
Cool. Yeah. Now we're in business.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a Porsche?
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like the Porsche? I do like the Apple colors. The one on the left there, a lot. But yeah, this has always been like Porsche is an easy buy for me because I'm a big Porsche guy. But yeah, definitely. The Gulf colored one looks cool, kind of too. The pale blue and orange. But then this is I haven't bought an NSR Porsche, to be honest. I haven't picked one up yet, even though they released the red and the green one this year, I believe. I didn't pick them up. For some reason, there's something about the NSR wheels that I don't know. It just doesn't click with me. But I hope that these ones are all black as they are in the photos
Yeah.
here. So yeah.
See, I haven't got any of these Porsches NSR. I've driven a couple at the club. They sent out a load of club ones, so I've had a go on they. I mean,
Yeah.
Andy here, he likes it.
Yeah.
Harry's not a fan. Paul is a fan.
Is Harry not a fan of Porsches in general, or just these Porsches? Harry, you got to pre-qualify that. I have to realize. I have to understand if I'm still your friend or not.
That's it. I think Dave needs a coffee.
Yeah, and I just see Carlos is just logged in. Cyberg from.
Oh yeah. Hello.
What's up, Carlos?
Right. I like that. I think out of these liveries, the bottom right for me, the Golf.
Oh no, Harry doesn't like Porsche. I don't think me and Harry are gonna be friends anymore. Damn you, Harry.
Harry.
Okay, Harry. I have a question for you. What's your favorite brand then? Let's ask him. What's his favorite brand? What's Harry's favorite brand?
Come on, he's dragging it back to this. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean the Porsches are cool. We're seeing a lot of Porsches this year. This is the year of Porsche. So if you're a Porsche fan like I am, it's pretty crazy because you just don't know which ones to buy anymore. I mean, there's new models coming out all over the place, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, so I'm having
got to step back. Just there's no hurry. Yeah, just think about it. What you need, what you want, where the hole in your armor is.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said already, with my pre-order to Carrera, a big chunk of my cars are already purchased, kind of thing, so I have to be selective with the rest of the year. It'll be kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take a classic one for free and all rich.
Yeah. Yeah, the more classic De Leon struck it on the head. I want more classic 911s. I do want more classics, like the Le Mans 911 era. I don't know if
here
you've
you go. Roll. Yeah. It's like Marmite, this. Porsche's Marmite. Like we've got people flying out. No, can't have it. Yes, love it. Want more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave and Harry doing a late night podcast would be comedy genius. You've got to set that up, guys. Seriously. Anyway, on to the now. We looked at this.
Yeah, we need to see more of these Porsches, right?
Hold on, I know which button to press now.
Right? We need to see more of these guys.
Yeah, there you go. That's the 911, isn't it?
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more of these guys. We need more manufacturers to make the old school 911s, I think. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Didn't we cover this last show? This yellow.
Yeah, well, I had last show. I pulled up like two of the examples of the NSR. We didn't have the catalog out yet, but yeah, these are the AMG releases for this year. I do like the yellow and blue one. I think you said the same thing.
Yeah,
when we saw it. Yeah,
totally. Well, I've got. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's here.
You got the blue one, right?
No. Well, yeah.
Oh, what do you have there?
Blue and white one. We've seen it before. We don't want to see it again.
Why? You love seeing cars. Come on. You can't pull a box out, tease us, and put it back. That's not right. Yeah.
So I got.
There you go.
This one.
You got that one. Yes.
It's a bit squeaky. And we've got this one.
Yeah, that's the one I like. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, this is nice. I'll hold it here, and then you can screen grab it later.
Sure. No problems.
Because this is going in my safe as soon as we're finished here.
Oh, yeah?
Just in case I forget when you're around. And
exactly.
And it's sitting there looking, winking at you. From the top shot, it's going, Rahul, I could be yours.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like a good AMG. I do like a good AMG. I've got this was the one I was going to show you.
Oh, nice.
So this is the Scalextric one.
Yeah.
Really like that one. I think that's the club car for the year
Yeah, that's nice.
because it says club on it.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's my reserve car at the weekend at the Track Fans Jolly Outing.
Yeah, that's yeah. So the AMGs are pretty cool. I have the Golf livery one, and I have a couple of other ones, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What, NSR or different?
NSR. When we talk about NSR, I'm just talking about NSRs that I have. I
We
do
can
have the
talk
Golf
about anything.
livery AMG. Hmm?
Oh look, let's talk Aston Martin.
Yeah, so
Vantage. Is it a Vantage?
that is a Vantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, I need
I
to see
love
the
this.
like the Golf colors are always gonna sell. I think the Aston Martin looks cool. The Golf colors will sell. But I'm interested in the Martini the Martini Corvettes underneath more
Oh
than
really?
the Aston Martin at the top.
They are smoking hot. What can you say?
Yeah, I think like the yellow with the Martini livery on it. That's kind of sweet. I like it. It's growing on me more and more.
Well, the yellow
Oh,
works really well with blue,
yeah.
which is why
So
that was really nice livery on the car, and then all of
yeah,
a sudden those colors are working together on this car, and all of a sudden you're reaching for your wallet. Sorry everyone.
yeah, for sure.
Right, let's move on. What we got?
Yeah, so we got
Formula
the
One.
United Colors of Benetton Formula One cars here. So I think this will be a really cool car. They're really quick, like they're rapid. I think they're just as fast as the Scale Auto ones too. So they should make for good racing.
Yep,
Yeah, we need
I like
Massimo
this.
to talk more about the history of this car than I could. I don't know enough about the old school F1 stuff. More about the newer, like the
Yeah,
20.
but
Yeah,
no, that's right. I don't know anything about it either because this was in the last couple of weeks, which is about like my attention span for remembering cars.
yeah.
Which is the whole purpose of doing the show and reminding ourselves what we saw in the last 2 weeks. So,
I like the way DNA says, "Let's get to the 917s." And the funny thing is, I'm tired of 917s. Oh no.
yeah, but I mixed up the catalogue, so I have
Yeah,
no
no.
idea where they are.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, it's the Mosler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a sleek looking car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cool, it's a nice looking car. See in the catalog. Do I have my Mosler here? I do. One
Sorry,
second.
it's not a Benetton, it's a Leighton House March. While he's doing that, that's what we're talking about. Well done, Dave.
All right, so yeah, see in the catalog they all look like they have black wheels, which is really cool. But in reality, it's got a little chrome lip on the wheel that I don't like, and that's what throws me off with the NSR cars. It's so strange. It's such a little slight thing, but it affect like personally, I don't like the chrome lips. I'll show you what I mean here.
Okay.
See, so the wheel like this. Let's see if this will focus. Do you
Oh
see
yeah, I
that little
see.
chrome edging
Yeah.
on it? Even on the rear wheel. If it was a full black wheel, I'm okay with it. But that's the problem with NSR. It looks like it's a black wheel, and then when you see it in reality, it's got this little chrome lip. And for myself, I've never been a big fan of the little chrome lips on the wheel. So that kind of throws me off NSR. That's why I don't pick up. That's why I didn't pick up the Porsches. If the Porsche had a solid black wheel, I'll pick it up. It's a really small little detail, but it's really funny how quirky I am when it comes to cars like that. But yeah. So
Okay.
the
So
Mosler looks
have you
really
heard
cool in
of?
the catalog, but if I see it in real life and it's got the chrome lips
Hang
on
on,
the wheel, I ain't gonna pick it up.
I've got something to tell you, but don't come in closer. Right,
Okay,
Staff's
what?
wheels. Staff's wheels is really good. If you don't like those steely bits,
I
get
know,
to
I know.
Staff and change the bleeders.
Yeah, I'm coming. When I come to the UK, I'm probably gonna pick up like the whole range of staff wheels. So like I put it in the cart at Pendle, and I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna pay so much in duties. I might as well just wait till I go to England and pick these up. So
See,
make
DK
sure I
Moon's
get to
on
the
the opposite.
staff's booth when I get to England, so I can go drop some money and pick up all the staff wheels I need.
You can ransack him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
ready
This
to be
car.
ransacked. This is nice, isn't it? The 720.
Yeah, so we saw the Carrera version of the gold and black one.
Right.
And I'm really interested to see the NSR if the gold is actual gold or if it's like it's just
Mm, I
yeah.
like the
So that'd be
graphics on it
interesting.
as well. It's quite
Yeah,
technical graphics.
yeah. It's a really striking car. So be pretty cool. I do need a second McLaren, so I'm looking. I'm really intrigued by the new blue and lime green one that just came out, but I might just hold off until buy this till I see this gold and black one,
Yeah.
and might just pick this one up as the running mate to my red one.
I've got a McLaren 720. It's not a NSR. It was the patrol car, police car, Scalextric,
Yeah,
with the light on it. It's absolutely destroyed. It doesn't work. The lights, there's wires hanging out of it. It's probably a public health safety hazard at the moment.
oh yeah,
But it was good fun while it lasted.
yeah.
What
Here we
about a
go.
nice P68?
Yeah, so I'm definitely picking up both P68s. I've been waiting for this car for a while.
Yeah, I
I,
like this.
yeah. So this is a definite must for me. So these two cars are definitely a pickup for me. Um, for sure, 100%. The rest, I already have like 3 or 4 of the 9083s. So I don't know if I need another livery of it. Although these are the Martini ones, and then I think that's the 917, isn't that? Yeah, that's the 917-10
Yeah,
on top. And I don't know. I might pick this one up. I'm not too sure. Not too sure about the 917 yet, but for sure the P68 are they? Yeah, I'll pick those two up for sure.
oh,
And
P68. Yeah,
yeah, the
yeah,
P68s
and
for
I
sure I'll pick up, and then we'll go from there. What about you, Pete?
love it. Love the P68. I saw them racing. I didn't really. They were entered in last year's Winter Classics in the classic sports car category, but I didn't notice them last year. But this year I noticed them more because there was a few of them involved,
Yeah,
and they are rapid. They
yeah,
are seriously like stink off the proverbial. They go like amazing. So, do you know what? I mean, we're gonna sort of it'll probably pop up again soon, no doubt, a chat about like duplications of cars and stuff. But I like the way that NSR have got 2 Moslers and they've done 2 different liveries rather than the same thing with a different number.
we'll talk about that a bit later. The
Mm.
Mazda has been a very big and popular car for NSR, and it's been dominating on tracks. I know in some places they banned them.
Oh, really?
So
Not
yeah,
at Rockingham. Bring it down.
yeah. No, but there's a couple of cars. I think even the Thunder Slot Elvas have been banned in certain races, because they're just such rapid cars and they're so sleek, right? So the Mosla is definitely it's a good looking car. It's just like I said, little quirky things for myself that prevent me from picking up cars sometimes. Um, but yeah, those are just preferences. Nothing against any brand or any of the liveries at all, right?
Yep. No,
Yeah,
absolutely. I really like it. I'd probably go for the blue one.
the blue
Definitely, yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Looks cool. Or
yeah.
if they did a white kit, maybe I could spray my own.
Yeah, if
Like
I was
make
only to pick up one, actually, yeah. If you when you spray your white kits, are really cool.
do like
Um,
a futuristic, like lime green and yellow kind of looking thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do like, if it was between the two, I think the blue one would be the one I'd pick up because true Rothman's colors kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
yeah.
True to the brand.
Yeah.
Puff.
Yep.
Right then, hang on. Let's have a look. See what is going on in here. DK Moon, third favorite car. What's your favorite car? And your second favorite car?
Yeah, Slot Journal says he's got the Lucky Strike P68, which is kind of cool too.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, that would be a nice looking livery.
I just saw him in red. Paul's liking it as well.
Yeah.
And
Mini Cooper BRM. Ooh, that's would be a really nice car to pick up. Even though I don't pick up 124s. Yeah, the Mini Cooper BRM sounds like something I'll pick up for sure.
Yeah, they're become probably the more dominant popular car in the BRM class at Rockingham.
Yeah,
is all binnies, or binnies, minis. And then when I turn up with the Escort, or that sounds so wrong, or when when Sean turns up with the cadet, it's going nowhere.
Yeah. You're talking about
oh, look, there's 2 butts and 2 balls.
Yeah, there you go. Well, DK Moon says his car order is GT40 P917K and then the P68. So there you go. He's giving you his top 3.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, found it. Nice. Oh, GT40. Yes. Did you see the world exclusive running of the new BRM cars that Dai and Sasha did?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
And the black GT40. I said that would win. It was like the little holy grail there. No livery, just black, like kit on it. Ate everyone alive.
Yeah, but if you notice it.
Sorry. And then Daihi, since he's here, I'll have it out, can tell him now, Daihi, I saw you. Here, let's run the Porsche again. Now that you've warmed up your driving skills, let's test the Porsche again because it might win. And it still didn't.
It was perfectly correct. Porsche can never come second. Come on, get out of here.
GT40 had it.
Yeah. No, I totally get where he's coming from. He knew that Porsche needed a good run. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sasha, that was amazing. You know, Sasha is a great driver. Good on you, man. That was amazing. Yeah.
That was good driving, and well, because I can't keep. I need to learn control. That's my issue. Bit of classic, bit of vintage.
Now, Pete. Harry says he needs to teach you how to say the word Dahi.
Dahi.
Yeah. I don't know if we're saying it correct. But anyway.
Well, we had a phrase, didn't we, where we called him Dave?
Yeah. Dave. Yeah, exactly.
But then he's become a really good friend. So I'm like, I've got to really know his name, innit? Dahi.
Yeah, maybe we need to have him come on and teach us pronunciation. Yeah. I'll really need pronunciation classes next week because next show, because we have some suspect things I have to pronounce in the Scale Auto catalog. So as Pete was trying to remind me before the show.
That's right.
Here's a good question. Richie wants to know, how many 124s do Raul and Pete have? I don't have any.
How many 124s? I've got one.
You got one?
Yeah, it's in my pit box.
Yeah.
Which is round the other side of this
area. I think I have about 25. I think.
Well, that's just rude.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I got.
What, all brands or one in particular?
So majority of them are Carrera. Because obviously I started with Carrera Digital, and I actually started racing 124s first. So I have a whole bunch of those. And then I picked up a couple of Scale Autos that I race at Ernie's. There's a prep for wood track racing. All right, these are 124s.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow,
so
that's
this
nice.
is
Nice chassis. Let's have a look at that. That's
Yeah, this is Scale Auto.
Heavy.
Yeah, so this Scale Auto, it's built for the wood track, so it's got foam tires,
Yeah.
foam wheels,
I
right?
like it.
And then I have my one BRM, so it's the limited edition one. I'll bring it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we're waiting. Right, it's all sing. Why are we waiting? I know, Harry. How good was that chassis? Rich, do you have any 1 in 24s, matey? I'm not sure if you do or not, because I've only ever seen him race 1 in 32. Oh, you're back. Right. Hang
I'm
on.
back.
He's here.
So this is my limited edition BRM.
Right. See that? And we'll bring it in. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to take it to that view. Actually, let's get you on the screen. There you go.
Yeah. So it's
Oh. That's a matte black, right? Or a flat black, as you'd say.
yeah, flat black, matte black.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So one of my favorite cars, and yeah. Actually, I can remove it.
Don't drop it for the love of all that's holy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's got a very moody.
Yeah, it's very
with the gold rim.
moody. It's really nice.
Nice.
But yeah, this is
Did I
my
like
only.
work?
It's my only BRM that I have. I have another one that's on its way in, but yeah, this is the only BRM I have. So that's it. Those are my 1 in 24s. Most of them are Carrera. I'm actually going to be running all my 124 Carrera cars on a live stream to get some timings down on Dragon's Tail. So that's coming up this weekend, actually.
So while you're on Dragon's Tail, just this is the last slide of the NSR catalog. So we'll just do Dragon's Tail. What's the what time have you got? Have you run different classes on it or just the GT3, which you're a big fan of?
I'm going to run everything on it. It's going to be my testing. So right now I have 419 cars to catalog on the track that I have registered inside my Smart Race app, which have
400 and how many?
419 that I put into Smart Race that I have to run laps on.
How many laps are you doing on each car?
10 laps each.
Yeah. Is this what I've been watching on the streams?
So what you've watched on the stream has just been testing. I haven't started cataloging yet, and then all that data gets fed into my website as well, so I can access it from anywhere.
You should live stream you catalog in it.
Yeah, well, I am. It's going to live stream these. Just give me time. It's like a lot of work.
Come on, we want it now.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are expensive, but they're bigger cars.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about 124 cars. They're really they're really well detailed, but I still like the speed of the 132nd. Yeah, right now.
Cool. Right then. Where are we? Here we are. So I don't know about the historic link. I don't know if this is a new car or is this just in the catalog?
I think this is new for 2024. I'm not too sure.
Because it's cigarette. It's very popular cigarette livery on the right hand side, isn't it? At the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, no holds barred. What it is.
Yeah, that's very easy to recognize, and even the top one, I think that's like the Rothman stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like the historic line. I only have the 917s that came out from NSR in the historic line so far. So yeah, like I said, I'm not when it comes to F1, I'm really into the modern F1, so the F22s and maybe the era just prior to the F22 era. So the older ones I'm not that well versed in because I never really followed it. Of course, I followed Senna and a lot of the major drivers, but I never really paid much attention to the cars or the livery. So a lot of it is very new to me. But I'm pretty sure like someone like Massimo or Travis, who's a big F1 fan, will be all over this stuff. So yeah,
you can be friends with Harry again now. Look,
what did Harry say?
He's up on the screen. Finally,
some
some interesting cars.
Harry. It's okay. I've been watching Harry and his borders and his making his track look pretty cool. Yeah, good work
Yeah,
on that, Harry. Been
I'm
watching you
still on
and
the
been
catch up.
watching them. Yeah. So good work. Definitely.
Right. So, Dave has an issue with the center likeness car.
Yeah. What's the issue?
Yeah, let us know what the issue is. All right, what's this saying here? Rene Rast is a beauty. Oh, okay. Because there was only 1 in 1,000. I think this was, yeah, that's right. This comment here. Bose picked up a Carrera Club Model Audi R8, 1 of 1,000.
Yeah.
It sure already ran. No shelf queen and no collector's item to you. It runs great. And then says, it goes that some people like to just collect them. Have you ever run that car, that BRM car?
No, I have not run it on my track yet.
No?
No. Well, just removed it out of its
Boring.
packaging. That's okay. I mean, lots of people are triggered when I say I haven't run my cars, but you know what? Like I said, when you have so many cars, it's hard to run all your cars.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'll tell you what car I do. I'm looking forward to driving. So we're moving off of the NSR catalogue now, guys.
Yeah.
Just in case you tuned in recently, you're on Slotcar Shenanigans with Rahul and I, bi-weekly recap of the bi-weekly just gone. So I've picked up on a couple of things that I want to share with you guys, because this is going to be a Vegemite if you're Tony.
Yeah, Le
The
Mans.
Le Mans miniature Charan.
So, it's really funny when I think Dave Kennedy showed these off first. As soon as he showed this one, I thought of you right away.
Yeah,
I was like, this is right up Pete's alley, and look at that. You put it in our presentation this week. So
yeah, totally. Look at it. It's amazing. We just need to keep, that memory alive. Talking of memories, I've got, I went to the Winter Classics race meet couple of weeks ago. Well, right. I finally did the video, so I'm going to put the video out at the weekend. I don't know when yet. Just going to sort it out. Yeah. So there you go. So if you like this sort of car and you want to see some more of this kind of vintage, then keep tuned, because the what I put out has a ton of this stuff on there. All scratch build, hand built, hand sprayed. It is just a masterclass in chassis. So I'd be really intrigued to see what this looks like, because this is
well, Le Mans always does a great job with their cars, right? Like they do an amazing job with the cars, but they just don't run, like they're not good running cars per se. They're just well detailed cars.
We're gonna modify that, gonna put a 25k motor in it, and
so this car would look odd moving very fast. That's my own opinion of it. Like I don't see historical cars moving like as fast.
You want to race?
Yeah.
So let's have a race.
Bring the green
monster. Bring the green monster, and I'll tune up one of these bad boys, and we'll have a race.
No problem. Let's do it. All right, you're on. We're gonna do it. I'll bring my green monster with me in my luggage as I come down to the UK, and I might leave it with you because I might not have enough space in my luggage coming back.
Bring it on. Sort it right. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Dave Slotcar, hang on. Let me message you quick. Tune up this car for me.
Hey, that's not allowed. That's not allowed.
That'd be fine.
I'm gonna send mine to Ernie then. I say to do up this car. You won't come back with the same chassis. You come back with a completely new chassis.
Come back with a motor that's banned in 13 countries.
Exactly. I have a car like that. Let me show you.
Oh, I see. While he's pottering off there, right? Daihi. Ah, you've got me on it now, Harry. Daihi. There you go. Oh, I see. Right, they didn't get. Well, that's not very clever, is it? Oh, Dick's back. You all right, Dick? You all right, Boone?
Yeah,
Boone's in.
I'll give it. I'll give it to Ernie. So I got this car. I got this car from Spain, and I didn't realize the chassis was cracked right out of the box. So when I
Oh, no
went
way.
to, so I took it to Ernie, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Can you fix it? He's like, yeah, give it to me. I'll fix it for you. No problems. So when it comes back with a brand new chassis, and
Oh,
it's completely redone.
wow.
So that's what I'll
Nice
do to
scoop.
my green monster and bring it down, so we can race that, no problem.
Right, that's it. I'm going to get on speed dial to Mick Kerr. I'm going to need you to build this Le Mans miniature. And if you just tuned in, this is what we're talking about, the Le Mans miniature. What do you think? Leave us a comment. If you're watching this back at a later stage, leave us a comment on this. I want to get some feedback.
If you give this to Dave, he's going to cut through that body and slam it to the ground. Make it a hot rod.
Yeah, the dude has put a digital chip in the front grille or something so we can run it on Carrera.
That's right.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
But no, fantastic. Right, so what we saw as well was release of this MR slot car.
I don't know this car. What car is this? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got all three of these.
Right, he's out of here. He's gone.
Who's out of here?
Hey?
Who's out of here?
You are.
Wait a second. What are you doing? I have no idea what you're doing.
He's just catching up while I'm taking him away.
This guy.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I got all three of these. I didn't bring them up. They're downstairs by the track. Sorry, Pete. I forgot about this.
So I like the Martini one. That's the one I'm going for.
Really? They're all. So when I went to Ernie's, I was only supposed to pick up two, but you couldn't leave the third one out. I didn't know which one to leave out. I love the Texaco livery.
You'd be a nightmare going and buying a pet puppy or something. I couldn't leave all six of them behind. I had to bring them all home.
Yeah, the Jaeger is the best according to Daniel. The Martini one was my least favorite when I saw the pictures. But when I saw it in real life, it was like night and day difference. It's so funny. On pictures, I was not convinced. Between the three of them, the Martini one was the one I was going to leave behind. But when I got to Ernie's, when I saw all three of them in person, I just couldn't leave the Martini one behind. I had to pick them all up. So I have all three of them. And if you want, there's a live stream where I put them on the track, and they're amazing cars to drive.
Yeah,
really fun. Yeah, there's already a live stream on Dragon's Lair when I was testing multi cameras. This was one of the first cars that I did. Yeah,
you did a series of cars. I think you finished. Did you finish on the Mini?
Yes, I think that's the same one where I finished on the Mini. Yes, that's correct.
I saw that. I was sort of on and off it, but I was watching it.
So I did all three of the Jaeger, all three of the Porsche ones there.
Talking of Jaegers, Rob DeLeon thinks the Jaeger's the best.
That's right.
See, this is what I like. This Jaeger, JPS, Rothmans, Martini, Golf. They just, but then the black there,
Repsol,
the black looks smoking hot. You can have some fun with that.
Momo. You can keep on going, Pete. There's so many liveries that you can talk about. You can't stop, right? There's the Lucky Strike livery. There's the Momo livery. There's enough liveries. There's the Warstand livery that Slot R is all about too. So I mean, like you can keep on going with all the liveries. At the end of the day, they're all so cool. JPS, John Player Special livery.
Yeah, I said JPS. Yeah, would you go for one of those Misters MR slot cars over a Revo?
It's really hard because MR slot car seems to release.
That's a great question.
I am buying a Revo slot one version. I already have one. I have the blue coral version of the Revo slot.
Yeah.
And I will buy. I'm debating between which livery of the three that they're releasing from Revo slot. But I will buy one of the Revo slots just to have a running mate for the blue coral.
I see. Okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I like these. I I'm toying. I'm go-to Martini fan, big, huge fan. But
Me too.
the black is really cool. I think
Yeah,
I'm thinking photography and like running some slick video. The black's just going to work around different parts of my track really well with the light. But then the Martini just fun. It's just fun,
and
and I
that
want to drive
orange
it.
on it, it
Yeah.
just pops like the
Oh,
orange.
really? It's
The
like
little
tango
accents,
orange.
so nice, so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, in real,
Oh,
in person, it's even nicer than yeah. So, the Texaco one is great. It's a great black car, but when you now look at the two Toyota GT1s I got the flat black GT1, and then I got the black and gold one, and
yeah.
then to run the Texaco one next to it, that's three black cars in a row. I just like the fact that it's a cool livery, but yeah, I think all three of them just really, really, really pop.
Mm. So Slotcar, obviously, hang on a second. Let's just go big for this. Yes, mate. 2,000
Yes.
subscribers in the last fortnight. Get in there, my friend. He's smashing it out of the park, Rahul.
Yeah, and
Um,
I know that he got the Viper white kit, and we've been he's I'm glad he's another Mopar brother from
he's
the
in
other side of the
everything,
pond.
brother. Is Slotcar. He loves loads of motor racing. He's like the oracle.
But he's a Mopar fan. I mean, he just did the
Yeah,
Charger. He's just got a Viper to do. He's like a true Mopar fan. So I sent him some images about black and gold. So hopefully he takes some cues, and we see a really cool paint job on that Viper. Really excited to see it. So
yeah.
good on you. Yeah.
That'll be cool. Here we go. Red Bull. Would you have one of those as a livery? Oh,
No,
Mark's in. Mark's in. Hello, Mark.
no Red Bulls for me.
Okay. Here we go. Marlboro, Revo, Porsche. Marlboro.
Yeah. I don't have the Revo port. The only Revo I have is the blue coral one that I have.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. I do have a
Uh,
Rothman's 911, and I have a couple of the 911 liveries, but the only GT one that I have, or the GT one that I have from Revo Slot, is the blue coral one. Yeah.
fantastic. Dick's just saying you don't need no Red Bull.
No, I don't. I do. I do have some Red Bulls. Yeah. There's some Red Bull around, but yeah, not my favorite livery. No, I wouldn't put it as my favorite livery. No.
There you go. Right, sound. Can't remember what's next, so it's a surprise to me.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at these.
very nice. Now we're in
So, are you
business.
buying another BRM? Are you thinking
Me?
about another one in 24? Because you only have one. Are you gonna pick up another one?
No, but they're 100 quid.
Yeah, I know. But are
Well,
you
they're
picking
more
up
than that
another one?
now. They're about 110, 120. I can probably wing some discount and some kudos and get one for about 100 quid, maybe at a festival or a swap meet. But it's still 100 quid. It's like blowing budget. I'm really tense at things like that. And I've got my car, my is it TTS, ITS, TTS. Anyway, my Escort I've got at the moment is really rapid and doesn't touch wood. It's good. So I don't know. I'm sort of, I buy it if I need it kind of at the moment, unfortunately. But if I chose one of those to buy now, I would definitely be going for the white, yellow, and red livery. I don't know what everyone else thinks.
White,
What about you,
yellow.
Rahul?
Where's the yellow?
Sorry,
White, red,
red,
and blue.
blue, and white
I was like,
livery.
yeah,
Why did I
okay.
say yellow, man?
I don't know why you said yellow. I was like,
What's in
where's the
this coffee
yellow?
here? It's not coffee. That's why it's tea. I'm drinking tea. It's gone
It's because
straight
last
into
week you were
my
drinking
system.
beer, and now this week you're drinking tea. You're
Yeah.
confusing the show as well. Like
Well, the thing is, I don't normally drink. I just had a beer in the fridge last week because the father-in-law was over. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll have that. And so yeah, I'm like back to normal now.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about BRMs, and mainly because of DNA and the channel, and constantly putting 124 BRMs in my head. Thanks a lot. Dahi, and
Yeah,
Sasha.
cheers,
But
mate.
I mean, this new Mini Cooper 124 might be my tipping point, to be honest, because I do like a Mini Cooper, and a 124 Mini Cooper is fun. So probably
Yeah.
put that in my shopping cart at some point. That takes 1.5 cars out of my quota, though. So
Yeah, TTS. Dave
yeah,
confirmed.
yeah.
Oh no, I just this is why I'm doing the bi-weekly recap, Dave, because I've had the car for like a year and a bit, and I still can't remember who made it.
Yeah. The pink and green one
Lovely.
for yeah. I thought that's what Dave would go for.
I'm seeing yellow. That's right, DK.
Yeah.
Oh dear. There you go. Now we're talking. See, Dave, he's scheming already to get his mitts on those 3 BRMs.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want
I
photo.
can get you a photo of that car. Thanks a lot. I thought we were friends. I thought you'd actually be like, I can get you that car. No, I'll get you a photo of that car. Just tease you a little bit more. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Oh, brilliant. Gary at Bristol's got 1 in 24 Beluga livery. Nice. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is, so I'll have to look that up afterwards.
Yeah, I'll look for it now. 124 Beluga. Let's see. 24 Beluga.
Actually, I could find it and share screen, couldn't I?
Yeah, those are things that we can do. I still haven't found it yet, so let me find it first, and I'll send it over to you.
I've
There
got
it
pictures
is.
of
I got
airplanes.
it already. Is it this one?
Bo's saying about some whiskey.
Oh, yeah. I don't know which livery it is.
Oh, yeah. Jägermeister, Horn whiskey. Wow. That's going to be problematic, isn't it? Belga. Oh, here we go. Belga, like that there. Rahul.
Oh,
yeah, that's why we're getting air. Beluga.
No wonder. No wonder. I got like
we're getting like Russian Airlines.
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Okay.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Oh, that's pretty cool livery. This is the one.
I've pressed the wrong button. Classic. Here we go. Open image and new tab.
And is he talking about a TTS one, I guess? The TTS livery? Yeah, car?
Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, there you go. Right.
Yeah. You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm just going to open it in a new tab. There. No, it's not a very big image, but you'll get the gist. All right. Just share the screen now, guys. There you go. That one there.
Yeah, that's the one.
So
I think it's my screen that you're sharing. Yeah, it is, I think. Yeah, that's my screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. This is the what I found. Right. Is that the one? I think that's
right.
the one.
Are you sharing?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That's the one, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. So that's the real car. I think that's the 1-to-1 car, and then this is the TTS version of it.
Yeah, I like that livery.
It looks really nice. Really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do
they have working headlights? No. My Escort doesn't, which is a good point. I might put a light kit in there, jazz it up a bit.
All right. So yeah. So the BRMs, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you pick another one up.
Yeah, I mean, if someone, if I go to a swap meet or something and I see one like in a year or so, and someone's got getting rid of it, I'll definitely pick one up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think they're really impressive in person. When you actually see the BRMs in person, they're really impressive, and it's very easy. Like the one reason that I haven't been picking up 124 cars is just like one is the space requirement for 124s. Like that's a big problem. It's a lot of space. And yeah, I like the 132nd because I can get. Even then, I'm running out of space right now with my 132nd. So yeah, I could just imagine if I had 124s, I'd probably run out of
cool,
space real fast. But
defo.
yeah,
Right then, so here we go. Obviously, Rahul, mate, you can't come because you're an ocean apart. But if
well,
you're in the UK, there's a ton of us going down to Margate, as Chaz and Dave would say, for weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday at Scalextric. So if anyone in the UK or can swim over from Europe wants to come, we're going to be in there 11 a.m. at the Wonder Works. So I just wanted to just mention that if anyone's watching that doesn't tune into Sunday Slot Car Sessions and has no idea about this, if you want to join us, there's over 10 of us going now. It will be a scream.
yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Right then.
Oh, here we go. We've got to this point. So far, everyone's been happy. Here we go.
Right, here we go. See if we can get ourselves cancelled again in a heartbeat. Right, we are not. We're not going.
Should we start with the disclaimer first, Pete? Because
yeah, lead it in. Hang on, let's look into our eyes.
Yeah. Once again, we're going to state that whatever we say here is our opinions only. It does not represent the whole slot car community and is definitely not meant to throw shade on anyone in any fashion. It's really just about our very, very unbiased opinions about things. And yeah, we're not here to create any like discomfort, but anyway, I think that's a good disclaimer right off the bat.
And then just in case you missed that, any opinions that we say, just what we're thinking, just exactly what we think. So it's okay to not agree with what we think. We still love you and vice versa, but just we don't speak for anyone other than ourselves.
Yeah, everyone hit the like button now.
Right, do you reckon they've disclaimed?
I think you've disclaimed enough. I think that's enough.
Dave.
Yeah,
that's about right. They are. They're probably gluing everything down so we don't nick it.
All right. Yeah, hit the like button now, guys.
Oh, see, look. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Pete's coughing up a lung. There we go.
No, that's it. Adam's picked up on the fact that there's the opposite colours on the lights, just to get everyone. Now we can spot who's out of Adam.
Yeah, don't worry who's hot and who's not. Why is the not red?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it doesn't go right if you have like the green being hot, coming down. Traffic lights don't work unless it's Australia where it's down under and everything's upside down.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Whatever logic works, Pete. That's all.
But if I did that, then the Australian would complain.
Yeah, this is also I can see it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Now I know what Adam doesn't like. Brilliant. Okay, right then. So just an opinion on what you think about this, and we'll start with this. So do you want me to start? Do you want to start?
You start. You bring it up. You bring it. You
All
serve
right.
it up, and I'll bat it up.
Right, okay, here we go. This is like the volleyball spike and pike.
That's right. Exactly.
So what right, we've been having we've been thinking about this, and you know, the price of slot cars, it's not cheap, right? It's depending on what you buy, it's 50 quid, 70 quid, £100, even more if it's a limited edition run from you know, a limited edition run, let's say. So you know, when you're thinking about buying a car, you're thinking it's a lot of money and I've got to make a smart decision. So when you want to see what you're buying, it's really difficult so far this year because we've got Fly, we've got Scalextric, and we've got Carrera on the screen, all not showing the finished product, the actual real product. So I can see there's a big thing about how dull the Anglia from Scalextric and the Golf GTI from Scalextric was in the maroon. It's like very drab, very dull. But I think if you see it in reality, it might be a poppier color. I don't know. But so I would like to see, this is not hot, not showing us actual cars. What do you think, Rahul? And you guys in the comments, what are your thoughts as well? Pitch in. Do you like it, or can you live with it, or do you think for the money we should really be seeing what we're buying?
Yeah,
Just
so I'll
say
start
it.
at the top first. Like, if
All
you're gonna
right.
show me a one-to-one real photo of a car, it's really hard for me to pick up to unless I know the brand. And obviously, Fly is a good brand, but it's hard for me to tell, is that car gonna come clean? Is it gonna come with all the dirt on it? Like, it's very hard for me to tell from a photograph what that car would look like.
Yep.
So this goes back to that question in the beginning of the year when I questioned whether it was really valid to release a catalog, because I was already upset that my 2023 releases hadn't even arrived yet, and already they were going to 2024 catalog, and I hadn't received
Yeah.
my 2023 cars. I questioned at the beginning when we were talking about, is it valid to have a catalog if you're not going to release the stuff on time? But then I understand why, because I just placed my pre-orders from the catalog, so it makes sense to have a catalog, right? Like, it's a double-edged sword because you need your pre-orders. But then there's companies like, let's just take Reverse Slot or BRM, where they release really nice photographs of their cars, you know,
Yeah.
prior to, as they're launching them. Yeah, they have renders as pre-orders, which is cool, and you can pre-order them. But when they actually release the car, they show off the car in its complete livery or in its finished state, which is really, really inspiring. And you want to buy a Reverse Slot. I mean, every time I see a Reverse Slot, I want to buy it. Every time I see a BRM, I want to buy it.
I've
Carrera,
got my first one on order.
yeah, I mean, like, Carrera does a good job. I think Carrera, out of all the rendered files, does a really good with their good job with their renders. They do a great job with their renders. I think this Scalextric stuff, like, I don't think the cars are going to look that bad in person when you actually get to see it. But I think the catalog did it injustice. And that's my whole pet peeve with this. I was like, you know, if you're going to show me like real photos of cars, I'm not too sure what the car is going to look like. If you're going to show me renders and you don't make it pop, I mean, Scalextric has gone an extra mile by putting some into, like, you know, real world scenarios, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult. So it's a hit or miss for me. It's great to have catalogs. I just wish I just don't like the real world photograph ones, for sure. 100% don't give me real world photographs of cars if you're gonna put it in a slot car catalog. Show me a slot car render, and then if you
Show
are doing
me the
renders,
money.
yeah. If you're gonna
Yeah,
show me a
totally.
render, then give me a really high resolution render that really captures the car properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me. It's an amber light more than a red light or whatever for me, because I do like the fact that, you know, we do get to see the cars and we all love to see what's coming up. And then, you know, but I just, the real world cars
Yeah,
photographs just don't do it for me.
I'll go with you on amber
Yeah.
because I like CGI on scenic shots like the GT40 in the middle of the screen, the gold mustard colored one. So
Yeah.
I can see it in the scenery, and it looks like like a car brochure. It looks sexy. It looks cool. But actually, on the actual image of the car itself, standalone, that I definitely would prefer to see. Yeah, a real nice photo of the actual real deal.
Yeah.
Good lighting, professional photography. So let's have a look. So Mark, slot journal. So it's better than nothing, he supposes. Um, I suppose, yeah. If it was a choice of that or nothing, then yeah, okay, cool. No,
Yeah.
well,
So DK
go on,
Moon,
Rahul.
I totally get this. Like, you can't show a car that you haven't made yet, but we have to understand that when you are coming up to release a catalog, you've already done some R&D work. You've already done some sort of prototyping for these cars.
Done
Uh,
prototyping.
and especially if you're licensed, that's why Carrera does a really good job with their catalog, because they're licensed product. They have to show off these cars to get sign-offs, right? And brands will not accept they will not sign off on a car unless it's like rendered properly. So
Yeah,
with the that's why I think the Carrera ones are a little bit of a higher end in terms of their renders and their releases. I don't know about Scalextric. I don't know why. I mean, I'm pretty
Dave
sure that
knows what to
this
do with Scalextric. He says
yeah.
he's going to pick one up for a tenner in 2 years' time because they won't have sold.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I think the Scalextric one was just a little bit dull in terms of the liveries that it released. But like I said, at least we're getting something that's 100% correct. But you can still tell the difference. Like, if you saw the Scale Auto renders to what you saw in person, when you actually see the shots of the cars
Yeah,
at the show, it's like night and day. It's like, holy crap, that's amazing. I want that, So
yeah, of
I think
course,
it
because the
does. It
colours pop and
can,
everything.
yeah. If you can take a real photo of the car, like put it in the catalog, I think it just sell a lot
Yeah,
more. That's just my 2
defo,
cents there. Yeah.
defo, flyer like beer goggles. Oh, Dan's in. You're right. Evening, Dan. You're right, mate.
Yeah.
Dan, literally, for those who doesn't know, props up the Track Fans members WhatsApp group 24/7. He's the man. Like, I've got a couple of guys in there, Daz Hall and Rob Sale. Hi, guys. They'll be watching this back tomorrow because they go to bed at like 6-7 o'clock because they get up at 1:30, 2:30 to go out to work. They're truckies and van drivers. Well, they're getting up, going morning, and Dan's like, "You're right. I'm just in the middle of a magnetic racing mega build." We're all like, "Good night," and it's just 20. You wake up to 68 messages every day.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like,
Sorry.
those chat groups that we have are pretty. They're entertaining. They'll give you hours of fun.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah,
are good. This is interesting because Dave is fairly, on the pulse.
yeah.
You've just said that about Carrera and Revo Slot. I don't know about Avant Slot though. I
Advanced
don't
Slot
really.
does a really good job too. Like, they
Yeah.
released the Audi with the Carrier.
Oh, that one
It
I
was
used on the
really good
thumbnail.
shots. Yeah, they're really good shots, and they almost look like, I think they're shots of the prototypes themselves. So you don't go wrong with stuff like that. And they do a really good job on social media. They're releasing like the pre, like, I guess, you know the pre-buy. They show off the grayscale render, and then they show off like the molds themselves and stuff. So, like, they do a good job on social media before they actually release the pre-order pictures, right? So definitely
Yeah,
Carrera, Reverse Lot, Advanced Lot, they're doing a really good job. I mean, Carrera is doing a really good job with renders as well, but I think they have to, because if they are going to get sign-offs from these big brands, you have to present it a certain way. So definitely. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, fly cars are great. I'm not gonna deny that. I think fly cars, they look great. I don't know about how well they drive, but I have a bunch
Oh,
of them.
hang on a second. We're gonna lose Bo. Bo, no. He says you won't see us that often in the chat because the racing season started again and there's cool races. Mate, come on. We know you can multitask. We know you can multitask, Bo.
Yeah, can't fault him
Yeah.
for going to the races though,
I
or
love
checking
it.
out the races. Yeah.
What's Dick saying? There's a new livery of the model that's already out there. You know what you're going to get at least, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, like 100% Deleon. I totally agree. I'm not bashing any. Like I said, it's not like we're bashing them. I mean, at least they're giving us previews of what's coming out. But sometimes I think like just throwing existing car photos on a page and saying that's what's coming out is really misleading for a collector, especially because I don't know what version of that car I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I mean, Fly is known for doing their weathered cars as well. So when I look at that rally car, am I getting the weathered version or am I getting the plain,
Yeah.
non-weathered version?
Car in the
That's
top left.
yeah. These are the things that really like give me a little bit of hesitation. Not that
Yeah.
I order
Morning,
a lot of
Brendan.
Fly cars, but yeah.
And Harry's saying that he'd rather buy 1 in 24 BRMs than tons of the same 1 in 32 cars in different liveries. So things like the AMG, which seems to be a regurgitated car with lots of different liveries of the same car. That's what he means. So he'd rather buy more expensive BRM and have one of those than maybe 2 different liveried same car. So 2 AMGs. A bit like I show you earlier, the white one and the blue one.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that, especially like for myself now that I'm trying to fine tune my collection. When I initially started, I used to buy everything, but yeah, right now I'm like when Carrera releases the M4, right, the GT3 M4, and you get like 8 liveries last year and another 8 liveries this year. You're like, how many of those M4s do I need in my collection, right? Like, I already got the shell one. I already got the black one. But the problem is every time a new livery comes out, they look so good that you're like, oh, this just looks like a different car in its own way. You know what I mean? But yeah, for collector, unless you're collecting a certain, like I collect all Carrera 911 GT3 RSRs, so I pick up every livery of that car because that's part of my collection. I want to have every livery that was ever released from Carrera for that car. So I think as a collector, sometimes you make decisions on your collection. So yeah, that's part of being a collector. You make a decision.
Lots of little strategies going on.
Yeah.
You are just gonna self implode at the Slot Car Festival. I'm just seeing now.
You think so?
Like, I've got everything on my list that I've been looking for 4.5 years. So what do I do now? I say we got Nando's, mate. Let's get some chicken in. Get in there.
No, I don't think so. There's a very specific car I'm looking for because it's very hard to find. And if I do find that at the Slotcar Fest, that would be my win. It's just like when I went to the last swap meet here for slot cars in Toronto. There's one car I was looking for. I didn't really go there to buy any other car. I was just looking for one car, and I did find it. So that's how I am when I go to these meets, because when you're at the meet, you're bombarded with so many different images and cars. It's very hard to make decisions, I find, at the big meets. I tend to be more reserved at the big meets than just walk out with a lot of stuff.
No, see, what you've got to remember is that at the festival, if you don't buy it when you see it, it won't be there when you go back for it. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, that's the thing. It's like when I see what I want, I'll buy it right away.
Messed up with that.
Yeah, like I always go when I see something I want, I'll buy it right away. But like I don't. When it comes to swap meets, it's very difficult for me because you get so many choices, right?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Awesome. I'm really interested to go to UK Slot Car Fest because I've never been to something so big in the slot car world before. So it'll be interesting. Anyway, I think we've beaten this one to death. Should we move on?
I'm just getting started.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. Oh, is this a new car that's coming out?
Yeah. Who'd have thought it? Tell us about this one, Rahul.
Is it not like this one?
Oh God! I just knew this was coming up as well.
Is it not this one? Is it not the same car?
Hang on, let me check. Oh no, this one's a 93 and you've got a 912.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's not the
understand this
same.
release from Scalado, but like,
Definitely not the same.
like this is what I said. I think this is what we were talking about earlier when they release a car and they just change the numbers on it, and then they
Yeah.
release a multiple versions of the car. You're like, well, why do I
Oh,
need more of them?
I can't wait to hear what the guys in the chat think about this. When you bring a car out 4 times, but just change the number on the side.
Yeah,
Come on.
I
You
mean,
know,
it's
I
a
love.
waste of the mold. To be fair, like,
You
yeah, I
can do
mean,
better.
just
You can do if you've run out of liveries, do some fantasy liveries or something.
yeah. Yeah, I still don't understand this one. I still like I don't understand this, and they're releasing it as a new release this year as well, with just new numbers on it. So I'm kind of confused by that. So anyway,
Dave, this is yellow Corvettes all over again.
yeah, like I mean, yeah, that's why I bought the blue one when the Reaver Slot released the Corvette. I was like purposely went after the blue one because I was like the yellow one. I just don't get it. I understand like team cars come out in two different numbers, but I don't know. Do
Yeah,
cowcat.
exactly. Do cow
Polka
print.
dots. Do polka dots. Nobody's doing polka
Oh,
dots.
polka dots. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
easy. You just get like the stamp, like when you're painting it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh,
Um,
mate, Mark's out of here, everyone. See you tomorrow, Mark. Take it easy, mate.
all right, Mark. Take care.
He says he's going now, right? He's off now. But what he'll do is spend the next 20 minutes in the WhatsApp group catching up and replying, and then he'll be going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was
So
this was this was a bear. This was a bear, wasn't it, Rahul?
this is a dead. Yeah. This is a red light for me. It's like I don't
Red.
understand why you're releasing so many of these. Can you stop, please? Stop. Don't do it.
Look him in the eye, everyone.
Yeah.
Stop.
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 Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, brilliant. Night, Dell. Take it easy, mate.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So this one, no, I don't. I'm not. Scalado is one of my favorite brands, by the way. So, and you know, next in 2 weeks' time when we are on my channel, we'll be talking about Carrera and Scalado in full effect. So,
Okay,
but
cool.
I will not be bringing this car back up. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, what? We haven't got the 98 edition on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what Dan says on the screen here. Why don't you do this? This is a great idea.
Yeah,
Just
exactly. Why not release the mold with just a sheet of the different numbers,
stickers.
right?
Yeah.
As a sticker, and then you release one mold, one print of this car, and then just release a sticker sheet inside that box, and then whoever needs the sticker on the car just puts the right sticker they want. You know, maybe you can do the driver sticker and that sticker, and then that's call it a day. But anyway, like I said, just exactly.
Yeah,
Know,
like these. Make your own
yes.
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Cool. Right. So that was about here. What do these guys think here? Exactly.
Yeah.
Bothered. Right. Yes. Quick.
What are we saying?
light.
This is a red light.
Yeah.
Green light.
This
green
is
light,
a green light.
Green light. Go.
Don't make me
now.
play my advert.
Our own shameful branding right here. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but the thing is, Rahul, no, hang on. You never ever mention Conquest Lair, hardly ever, and I'm doing you a turn because you got some good stuff on there, mate.
Yeah.
You have.
I do have some stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's really funny is I pay an illustrator to illustrate all the cars on that site. So every shirt that has a car in it is actually a custom illustration that I pay a local illustrator that's trying to promote the art in the local community. So every time you guys buy a shirt from Conquest, that actually goes to someone. Not the proceeds go to an artist, not to myself.
Yeah, that's it. Giving it back.
Exactly.
So I put that in because I knew you never would.
No, I would never.
I love it. And that's the end of our slides.
That's the end of our show. That's the end of us. We're going to fade away to oblivion. No, anyway.
What are you talking about? We're just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
So anyway, so anyone else want to talk about anything else? Because we can just like, this is just like two old grumpy guys getting together every couple of weeks and bantering over what they've seen in the last fortnight. But what have you seen that might be worth a giggle over or a discussion over? Anything, anything. There's been a ton of releases. I spoke to Travis earlier, and he's like wired. He's going away at the weekend to have a bit of downtime. He's like, I've got 5 videos to do before Friday, and Friday tomorrow.
So Delion has a question here. Here's an odd question. Have you ever noticed that many slotted cars, for the most part, lack wheel depth, unlike their scale? Yeah, exactly. Like that's my big pet peeve with NSR and slotted, I believe, is that they don't change their wheels and tires that often. Like they don't customize them. Yeah, they don't customize it to reflect the car that often. I think they put the standard wheel insert on a lot of the cars. If you take an NSR and you look at all the NSR cars in the lineup, because I do, you'll notice that they use predominantly the same wheel and tire with the same insert on all of them, and I don't like that because I think it kind of misrepresents the car in a way sometimes. So,
that's
yeah.
polycar. That was slot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I noticed with the NSR stuff. Whereas if you pick up like, here's Scale Auto. Let's take a look at this Scale Auto. Like you got this Di Tommaso Pantera.
Aha. Here we go.
Right, and you look at the wheel set. You look at the wheel on that. Like you can tell it's different from here's the same Scale Auto. There's a Scale Auto Porsche. You can tell there's different wheels on it. I think some of the brands do a good job. Carrera does a fantastic job with that. Like every car has like a proper wheel set. I feel that NSR and Slotted and stuff just don't. But then I also understand that those are more racing brands and people do change out the wheels and tires anyway. So yeah.
Just trying to see if I've got. Yeah, here you go. Right, so I've got a slotted Mazda. No, Nissan. Hang on. Right, so test. See what it's about. Deli on. So I've got Mazda.
Yeah, he's also talking about wheel offset. I think the depth of the wheel as well. Yeah, but I think that a lot, like the NSR guys, I think they change their wheels and tires a lot. I think that's why NSR doesn't put any effort into it. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's not the same. Like Carrera does a lot of work on that. I think does a good job on that. I don't know about Scalextric, to be honest. I haven't really broken down Scalextric cars too often.
Yeah, they're the spares and repairs. Those two cars, they've been nailed. They've got no grub screws in them, no braids in them. It's been ripped out.
Yeah. Let's see this one. DNA. I don't know what this is. But anyway, let's just get.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think this is something that the wheel offset. Are you talking about just the thickness of the wheels, or is it just
back on?
There's one wheel in the.
Clicked off it. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so Reverslot GT class, there's one wheel in the range. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I don't think all brands pay much attention to that. I think they have one standard mold for their wheels and tires, and they release that. But Carrera, I think, has about 5 or 6 different sets, and then they change that up. But I guess it's a lot of tooling, right? It's a separate mold, separate tooling for each wheel and tire. I mean, but then you have people like staffs that do a great job with a variety of that as well, and they can get you on the right path if you wanted to. But yeah.
Oh, look, we've got someone watching on Facebook that we all know.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Hey, Doug.
What's happening?
Yeah. Look at the wheel offset by Delion. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. They're slightly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking at it now as well. We're all like,
yeah,
anyone
well,
else
checking
looking at
out
their
cars.
slotted cars like this, just double checking. Well, Rob,
Yeah.
you've started a Mexican wave in the slot car chat here. Everyone's like, boom, boom, looking to the side.
Yeah, it'd be interesting on the Le Mans, actually. Let me see this Le Mans car. I've never taken this out of its packaging.
Awesome.
It requires a screwdriver. Of course it does. Do I have a screwdriver
So,
around?
yeah, I know. Oh, look. Do you know? Where's he gone? Rahul. It's just me at the moment then. So Rahul's just managed to take himself out of the live stream all by himself. So I'll just crack on until he lets himself back in the house. Yeah, he's kicked his microphone and his camera out, but brilliant. I missed who you're talking about, Bo, in honesty. Sorry about that, mate. Oh, he's back. He's back, everyone. Here he is.
Yeah, I
So
don't
you
know.
just-
I kicked myself out.
Yeah,
I kicked myself out of my own stream. You were late. I just kicked myself out.
yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Like a double act.
I'm trying to open up this car. I've never opened this LM
That's
car.
right, Dave. Write down the time and date. It wasn't me. Brilliant. He hit the ejector seat is what he hit, Dave. Fantastic.
It's okay. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, hang on. Doug's flipped over from Facebook to YouTube now. He's surfing the internet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Brilliant. What are you fixing?
Yeah, look at that. Look at this. So this is the LM miniatures, and look at the rear tires. Real nice deep offset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
That looks quite
certain
nice.
brands do a good job with,
What's that? Le Mans miniature?
Yeah, that's a Le Mans miniature.
They're really nice. Was that how much? What sort of money do they go for? I've not looked into them. I'm not allowed.
I don't know. I don't
I'm barred.
remember.
All right.
I got this from a collector who was just getting rid of them, and I didn't pay that much because he was just getting rid of them. So I got
Oh.
lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Very
So-
lucky indeed.
Yeah, I got lucky on this one. But so I got two of these from
Did you
him.
get any cars in this week?
All my Carrera cars have arrived. Yeah, but they're downstairs.
Ah, next time, Danger Mouse.
Next time,
Sounds-
indeed. Well, I'm gonna probably do a video and show the releases. It's all the remaining 2023 stuff.
Rahul,
Yes.
that Porsche, $150.
Well, I have
US.
I have two of them.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Boone. They are good-looking cars.
Here's the next one I have. Whoa.
Here we go. I thought you kicked yourself out again for a second then.
There you go. I have a second one.
Yeah, nice martini livery even. God damn.
Yeah, I picked this up from a collector. He didn't want them anymore. So I said,
Wow.
no problems. I'll pick them up. And I know I did not pay $150 US for these. So I paid very little for these.
Yeah.
So I got lucky. I know I got lucky.
Boone doesn't race his just for track imagery.
Which one? The Le Mans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really nice cars. Never opened them. This is the first time I took it out of its packaging, actually. So interesting, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for at. I don't know. I've got to start thinking about what I need. I need to finish what I've got on my bench, desk, and everything first, and then I can think about what I need next. I've just got too much to do. What are you working on at the moment? Are you working on anything? Scenery or cars?
I'm painting this army. I got an army that was given to paint.
Oh, that
That is
commission.
due. Yeah, the commission. It's about. I think it's about 100 miniatures. So I'm painting those. It's a lot of work, and it's. I spend about an hour and a half every night painting, uh, because I have to finish them in about 2 weeks. So, so yeah, that's what I've been working on when I'm not
Wow.
driving on live streams.
Yeah. Testing,
Yeah,
live streaming, tracking. Keep those cars out of the heat. So
yeah, they're
keep them.
never in the heat. They're hidden in the studio, which is completely sealed off. So yeah,
What is it like a studio, like proper sound deadened?
no, it's just a
Just
room in my house
upstairs,
that has
middle of the
no
landing.
windows. Like, hey, this would be a perfect cell. No, sorry, studio. Perfect cell. Yeah,
See, Slotar knows exactly what I'm talking about.
what's
Because
he
he's
talking
in the
about?
same. He said earlier in the chat, I didn't sort of shout it out at the time, but he's got 4 car builds to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is, if he gets 4 videos out of a car build, 4, 8, 16 videos to come, minimum, Dave. That is awesome. Plus the coffee and chats. Excellent work, Winthorpe.
Yeah, his coffee and chats are cool. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was afraid to bring up like creators this week because last week we had such a blowout. So I was like, I don't know who to mention or what to mention anymore. So just yeah.
Oh, because of
But
the explosion from the other week.
yeah, it's
Well, they're
like
not here, so we can do what we want.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a lot of like good content that's coming out this week, like in the last week. Lots of really cool stuff. Um, it's really nice to have so much content to go through now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's hard to get through all of it, but it's nice to see that there's so many people getting involved. There's some new channels that have sprung up as well. Younger guys that are doing. I don't know if you've seen the guy that does. He's got like his own Stig kind of costume, and he does the race. He when he drives the cars on the track, he changes to Stig art outfit kind of thing. I
love
don't know
it.
if you watched that, but it's kind
No,
of cool. Like it's all new stuff that's out there, and it's been coming out recently. So definitely some cool stuff. I'm
I have
totally
to
into it.
share it so we can pick it up off your channel, see what it's about.
Yeah, I will actually share one of the posts for sure.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, lots of young. I mean, Shotgun Dave is about to hit 1,000 subscribers as well, so that's kind of
What?
cool. Yeah,
Nice
I
one,
think
Dave.
at the last minute. From Marty's stream yesterday, it was 5 away. I don't know if he's crossed the threshold right now. We can just
It's
check.
Uncle Shotgun Dave.
Uncle Shotgun Dave. Yeah, that's right.
To Rowan, anyway.
Let me see. Let me see if he's passed the threshold.
Dave, just use the force, my friend. Just use the force. You could get 4 shorts out of them. It's
Yeah,
that's
Shotgun Dave hit 1K.
a
So
boost,
congratulations.
Dave. If you're watching this, congratulations, mate. Well
Yeah,
done.
congratulations, Dave.
You are
100%.
on it
Yeah.
like a bonnet.
That's pretty cool because, you know, I remember
Nice one,
when
nice
Dave
one.
first just came out, it was, you know, we were getting him to press record, and now he's already hit 1K. That's amazing. So great job.
Good content always, will always. Content is like cream. It will always rise to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like that.
Yeah, so it was good. Just like you know, lots of good things that have come up
So
to the
when are you
top.
finishing the army, so you can get on to some more pressing matters of slot cars?
No, I'm gonna do slot cars. It's like division of time and labor. So
Okay.
slot cars are definitely doing a lot. I have to do a lot of live streaming, but watch my release at 7 o'clock today. You'll get an understanding of what's the future of the channel.
What time is it where
100%.
you are now?
It is now 6:15. So
15, so
in about
45 minutes. I'm
45
going to
minutes.
make that. Hang on
It's
a
not that
second.
long either, so you won't fall asleep. It's not a 1 hour.
I've got to be up at
episode.
5 in the morning because I've got to go to the office.
I know it's okay. You'll make it.
Life's for living, baby.
Hey, look at this. We've almost been on the stream for 2 hours.
I know, yeah. Where's it gone? We should wrap it up in a few minutes, actually.
Yeah,
Keep it fresh.
5 more minutes, then we gotta
Before
go.
we're just dribbling on like our little chat. It just leads into hours as usual.
Yeah, it's amazing how many times we talk during the weekend stuff. We can still talk to each other for another 2 hours on live, right?
I know.
It's pretty cool.
I know. It won't be after this because I just realised the time, so I will be like giving it 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I can make it. No, 40 minutes. I can do that because I tend to like to spend 20 minutes just with no TV or no screens. So I'll be getting my latest book out to read. That's what I do when I don't slot car or don't, I don't know, phone it.
Yeah, Boone's saying we're encroaching on his territory of 2 hours. Yeah, we got to stop this. We got to stop this. We can't go over the 2 hour mark, okay? We can't be one of those Boone special guys. Yeah, hey, talking about Boone, Boone's been doing a lot of cool work with dioramas and stuff. So if you guys are ever into anything with dioramas, he's doing also releases of the guardrails for 1 in 64, 1 in 32. If you're looking for permanent guardrails, definitely check out Boone's channel. Also on Facebook, it's called Boone Design. So check him out. Great stuff. So
Boone Design on Facebook.
Yeah, Boone Design. I don't know who did the logo, some schmuck, but anyway. You can check it out.
I didn't want to mention it.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm done with stuff to say.
I'm in awe of Boone because he can do a 4-hour marathon session. He's like the camel. He never needs the loo. It's unbelievable.
Well, like, you're the only one I know that needs to run to the loo all the time.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's how I've created adverts and trailers and stuff just in case I need the loo. I could play one of them and no one will know I'm gone. You know, like on Speed, the film Speed with Keanu Reeves, where they put the video on loop to get out of the bus and that. That's what I need to do to use the lavvy.
Yeah. Anyway. You can just do yourself like this. You know that open up there.
Nodding dog.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, everyone. Good night. Vienna.
Call it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Remember, 2 weeks on Conquest Racing Club. That's where we're gonna be. And then when the same 2 culprits doing the same kind of shenanigans.
Catching up on the last 2 weeks of action in the slot car.
Yeah, world. And next week will be fun because we get to talk Carrera all day, and I'll tell you about all 25 cars I pre-ordered and why. And then we'll catch up in 2 weeks, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks, guys. All the best. Take it easy, guys.
Later. Bye.
See you, pals.